Here with Frank Souders, and we're in front of a car that is just awesome. You know, Frank, tell us about your baby here, because when I look at this car, it's the kind of car I've always wanted, and I know they just don't happen by. You have to kind of plan ahead to get something that looks like a Cobra.
Well, that's correct. This is a 1967 Contemporary Classic Cobra. It took 2 years to build, and like you say, it takes a while to do it. I had to do it all in overtime money, so I actually started on it in 1985. And I had it on the road completed in 1987.
Now, as I'm looking at this, from the motor to the paint to the wheels, everything about it just looks perfect. I mean, did you start out that way thinking this is what I'm going to do? This car is going to be, no matter what it takes, it's going to come out that way?
The first 10 years, it was the way it was. Then you start adding and doing other add-ons to it. Probably 1995 was the last time we painted it. Alpha Auto Body did the paint job. Everything else I did, basically, on building. And from that point on, the car has been left alone and just enjoyed.
Now tell us about what color that is, because it's got a flake in it that's just gorgeous.
That's a Mazda paint color, and it's got gold and silver metal flake in it.
And then you've got, obviously, a lot of clear over top.
Yes, it's a base coat, clear coat paint job.
And the motor. Now, I mean, is there a recommended, when you start with these kind of cars, do you start with the frame? How does that work?
You start with every nut and bolt. Bare frame, you start bolting on pieces, you buy them as you can afford them, and you just start bolting the car together and fitting everything in place.
If somebody was watching this and they got all excited, they said, man, I'd like to build one of those, about how much money should they put aside for a project like this?
Well, back in 1985, I have at least $40,000 invested. So you could probably add on, I don't know what percentage for the 20 years later. You probably need $60,000 to build a replica, cold cash, to build that replica.
Now, you know, the seats, everything, the motor, I mean, the inside aluminum, everything. Are they kits that are pieces you buy that are pre-made? You have to hand make them? How does that all work?
Everything is pre-fitted for the car, but then you have to polish them, finish them off the way you want them. Just like the body when you buy the body. It's a gel coat with all the seams exposed from the fiberglass molds. You have to do everything to it, hand sand everything down. You have to do all the final.
A lot of work, isn't it?
All the sweat, yes.
Is it worth it? Would you do it again?
Yes, I would. Absolutely.
Is it fun to drive?
Yes, it is. It's
a lot of power?
It's a handful.
Yeah. When you step on this, it doesn't weigh much, right?
2,400 pounds.
How many horse do you think that's?
525 horse. And I run this on total of 100% alcohol. There's no gasoline being burned in this car.
No kidding.
Yes.
And you got a stick in it or a course?
Yeah, 5-speed. Yep.
So when you step on it, it goes.
It definitely goes.
What are we leaving out that maybe somebody would want to know? Anything at all, or anything we want to wrap it up with?
Basically, I do alcohol carburetors,
yeah.
which is on this car.
Oh, you do that? You help people set them up?
Yes, I do. And I fabricate them and tune them in for any kind of a fuel they want to burn in their vehicle.
Well, we'll make sure they can get a hold. If they need that, they can get a hold of you. And, you know, just we're enjoying all these cars. Stay with us as we take a look at more cars here at Joe's Steak Shop on Cruise Night. We're here with Robbie and Sherry, and we're looking at a couple of, what are they, 1947?
47 Plymouth Coupes.
And boy, you know, these cars are obviously beautiful cars. Sherry, you know, which one's yours? Pick which color is yours?
The yellow one.
And obviously then that makes...
Mine's the pink one.
Okay. Now, Robbie, you know, as we're talking about the cars, I mean, you just didn't find these things laying around. Did you have to fix them up?
That's correct, yes. I had this one when I was 12 years old.
Did you really?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Now, that's went through your family, or you ended up...
No, a friend of the family's had it in his garage, and I always had my eye on it, so I was able to grab it.
What are some of the things you had to do to it?
Everything. It's what I haven't done to it. It's all street rotted, runs small block Chevy, 327 Corvette motor, 6-pack on it, automatic trans, you know, everything's Chevy drivetrain except for the body is Plymouth.
Okay, and the color is just gorgeous. Now, tell us what that, I mean,
well,
we laugh when we say pink, but this is absolutely a gorgeous paint job.
Thank you. It's original 74 Plymouth. That's called Panther Pink. And then we did all the ghost flames. We put all ghost flames in it. You know, it's what we do. We do it.
You did it? You had it?
Yeah, we do it at the shop. Yes, I have a shop, and that's where my heart is, in customizing the cars.
Now, Sherry, did you do some work to your car?
No, not really. I helped out a little bit, but not did most of it.
He did most of the work. What was done to yours, do you know?
Everything.
Everything?
Same thing, everything.
And when you drive up to wherever you go, work or whatever, you know, what do they think when you drive this car? Don't you drive it that often?
No, I haven't driven it to work yet, but it was just finished in May this past year, so I haven't driven it that way.
It is absolutely gorgeous. What color would you call that?
It's a custom yellow.
Yes. Yes, it's just a base coat yellow and just with a lot of gold flake in it.
It's absolutely beautiful. Wire wheels, they're real wires.
Real wires used to be on this car, and financial status cuts you short. You got to compromise. So.
And what about the motor? Did you kind of cut back for her a little bit?
No, she has a bigger motor in hers than I do in mine. She has a 400 small block.
And obviously these are sticks, right?
Automatics.
Automatics?
Both
of them
automatics,
automatics?
yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed that. I wouldn't have guessed. Now, when you step on the gas, can you feel the strength?
Yes. Yes, I do.
You have to be a little careful?
Oh, yeah. I keep it under. I don't go fast.
Isn't that funny? When you have a car that can go fast, oftentimes you don't go fast.
You don't abuse the privilege of having these cars.
Yeah.
You know, it's a privilege to have the cars with the license
Tell me
plates.
about your interior, Robbie, because it's gorgeous.
The interior was done by Al Slager here in Alpha. It's just, just plush gray, buttons, nothing really fancy. I wanted it pleated, so that's what we went with. And I didn't want the leather, and I didn't want the vinyl. I wanted cloth, because I do a lot of driving in it.
Anything we're leaving out, or we should wrap it up by telling people?
Has a tilt nose on it. The front end tilts like the one behind us over there in front of
We're
us.
going to have to show them that as we're doing it.
It works. It's driven everywhere as we go.
Well, I want to tell you, thank you for sharing it with us.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful car, man, and every one of them here is beautiful. But I'll tell you, both you guys are a great addition to this meet, I'll tell you. We're here with Steve Sullivan, and Steve, I'm standing in front of a car that I don't particularly recognize, but I'm sure that someone would. Tell us exactly what it is, because it looks like you did a lot of work here, and it's a beautiful looking automobile.
Thank you. It's a 1929 Ford Roadster pickup truck.
Roadster pickup truck. Now, were there a lot of these around?
Not a whole lot of them in this part of the country because of the seasonal weather we have here. The Roadsters you would see mostly in warmer states, but a few of them did manage to make it up into the Northeast here.
Now, when you got a hold of this, did it look like this?
No, actually, I build it from bits and pieces. Piece here, piece there.
Yeah, now that's amazing, because when you look at it, it doesn't look like bits and pieces anymore. It looks well put together. Tell us about the motor. What actually is the motor?
The motor's a Dodge. It's a 1953 Dodge Red Ram V8. It's a Hemi head engine. 1953 was the first year that Dodge made the Hemi head engine.
And did you rebuild that?
Yeah, it's completely rebuilt, warmed over.
Everything's chrome, looks beautiful. How about the exhaust? Was that that the way it looked, only not chrome?
No, I made those. Yeah, it's custom.
Now, the color, what are you doing here? Tell us about what it looks like here.
Well, it's just a red oxide primer.
Getting ready for...
No, that's pretty much the finished paint job, just the way you see it there.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, the car, it just looks great. It's pretty amazing. How do you find a chrome radiator like that, or do you have to have that done?
No, it's reproduction. You can just buy them, mail order.
So is it fun to drive?
Oh yeah.
You got some power?
Yeah, that's the best part.
Do you drive it often? I mean, what do you do with this type of a vehicle?
Not real often. I just put it on the road. I just finished it up about 2 months ago, so I've just been hitting a couple local cruise nights and rod runs.
And tell us about the carburetors. What's it have on it?
It's 3 2-barrels. They're Holly 94 2-barrel carburetors.
I'll tell you what, it really looks great, and thanks for sharing it with us on this program.
Yes, sir. Thank you.